All right, today we are going to get into the 5 bourbons that I have bottled down so far this year that are just pretty awesome. Let's get into it. All right, guys. So I don't know if y'all like the new setup where I'm trying new things. I actually have me a camera and all the. Anyway, it's fine. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. Whatever, it's fine. So we're going to talk about the 5 bourbons that I've been really rocking this year that I've already killed. I can't put that in the heading, because like people get a little crazy about that. And these are ones that were just banging for me this year so far. And we still got a couple months to go, which is pretty awesome. I'm excited. Now it's actually 4 bourbons and 1 rye, but you know what I mean. Let's get into the first one, and it is none other than New Riff Single Barrel. Now this was a single barrel pick from the Bourbon Outlaws, alternate Biff. Yeah, it came in at 110.1 proof. This was a single barrel, distilled 2017, bottled 2022. So this was an amazing bottle. It was really good. New Riff is doing some amazing stuff. Obviously, single barrels are going to be a little more unique, but this one was excellent. I would recommend New Riff, especially their single barrels, to anybody. It is a little bit of a stronger profile in like graininess if you're into that. So make sure you pick one of those up. And luckily, I have a backup, so that makes it even better. Let's go to this one. This is one that I recently had and have sampled out a bunch to people, and it is none other than Garrison Guadalupe. Yeah, this one I just bottled down this one not too long ago, and it was a really nice bourbon. Garrison is doing some amazing stuff with finishing, especially. Now they have good offerings all around, but their finished options are pretty good. It's 107 proof. This was bottle 505. So it was a limited release that came out. It is port finished. Man, it was really good. Can't wait to get another bottle soon. Well, next year. February, I think, is when it comes out. Anyway, so the issue is with Garrison, as you well know, they're a little bit pricey. So, you don't run out and buy a second bottle right away. This is one you got to sit on for a second. So it was $150. Anyway, so let's move on. So this one, I might have purchased it last year, but I didn't start drinking on it till this year. And if you know, you know. So this is the Still Austin Red Corn Bottled in Bond. Now this is the 4-year one. Now they're 5-year. This is the first release that they came out with. This was such a solid bourbon. This was so amazing. The red corn gave it some earthiness. It was really nice, and I think it was like $75. So not bad. So yeah, this, if you can find this, they have a new iteration that came out. Go pick it up. All right. Well, let's do the rye. Let's do the rye in the room. So the rye in the room is none other than, focus on it, Jack Daniels single barrel proof rye. This one is coming in at 129.2 proof, and I will be the first to tell you, I am not the best person to go after Jack Daniels, right? I always kind of turn it down a little bit. I turn my nose up to it, if so to speak. I'm still on. We're good. I turned my nose up to it a little bit, and somebody told me try the barrel proof rye, and I said okay. So I did, and it knocked my socks off. It really was really good. It was barrel 2308280, whatever. It was really nice. It was a really great rye whiskey, and I can't wait to pick one up. I'm looking for one that's a little higher proof, just to kind of see what that does. All right, so the last one, you already saw it. The last one is near and dear to my heart. I picked this one up. I did a whole podcast over it. Car broke down. Long story. Anyway, and it is none other than Garrison Ladybird. This is coming in at 114 proof. This is whiskey, bourbon, obviously, infused with honey and finished in a cognac cask. Now, like I said earlier with the Guadalupe, they are doing some amazing stuff with finishing. and this is no exception. I am sad. I'm literally sad that this bottle is gone. I sampled it out to way too many people probably, and so I probably should have kept some for myself. I do have a little 2-ounce sample. It's actually right there on the shelf right there. I can't point. I do have a little 2-ounce sample to save for future, right? Can't wait to get the next iteration of it. I have bottle 446. If you wanted to know, amazing whiskey at $180. So take that for what it is. So that's my top 5 of the year so far. Not the best whiskeys of the year. We're going to get into that at the end of the year, right? But these are the 5 bourbons that I've really been jiving with here lately. I like all kinds of whiskey, so having some good bourbon around makes it even better. If you like this type of content, please make sure you follow, like, subscribe, do all the algorithm things, because it does help. It does help the channel a lot. And I appreciate all of you for being here. If you need to contact me, whiskeyshamanpodcast@gmail.com. And if you want to support monetarily, if that's your game, I do have a Patreon, patreon.com/thewhiskeyshaman, obviously. Go over there. We're fixing to do a live samples, Zoom, whatever you want to call it, Zoom party. And we're going to go over those samples. It's going to be really fun. So if you want in on that, get over there. But if you just gave a like or a comment to something, that helps just as much. So think about that as well. And sharing this with a friend. Sharing is caring, right? So if you guys found value in that, I appreciate it. And until next time, keep your spirits up. Peace out.